We're winding down here on the MLB pregame show as we count down to the final game of this three-game set. But before we take you to the action, the latest installment of the Topps Player Spotlight. J. Mack has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Red Sox are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
J. Mack is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
So stepping in is Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Look at his stats. He's got almost 100 runs batted in. Obviously, he's having a nice year in that category. You know, anytime you get near 100 or to 100, that's a big season, no matter who you are. He'll look to add to his total in this one today.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor hit in the air out to center field. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Got him to go down swinging there. Marcus Semien goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got a ball, one strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down 3-0. Up next is Danny Jansen. Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, number 3, George.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey! 0-1. 1 down, 1 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Batting 9.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Kevin.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hey, Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adalberto Mondesi, and they could use a spark from him here.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Hey, here we go now.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Mondesi has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors.
The right fielder, number 2, Michael A.
So now to the plate, Michael Taylor. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
The first baseman.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
No outs yet, no outs.
Now here it comes. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the AB now. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Yeah, let's go right
One
here.
out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
First here.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
2 down now.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen.
Straight up.
Popped
Straight
him up.
He's got room. He's got room. No, I got
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No one out now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
No outs here.
The batter, number 8. Designated
At the
hitter.
plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Now it'll be Adalberto Mondesi. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he takes strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Into the box, Michael Taylor, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Right fielder, number 2, Michael A. Taylor.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Cut hold, eat it.
So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
One out.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The 0-1 delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he hits one on a line to left field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. One left for Toronto. Still 8-0.
7th inning stretch.
First pitch of the AB now. Bo Bichette is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next, it'll be Danny Jansen. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And more importantly than earning the sweep, these guys have their sights set on winning the division. They're in first place as we speak, so closing out every win down the stretch is going to be huge.
So important to remain focused and not look at the end, particularly when you're playing well like this team has. Playing well, winning this game, not looking towards the end of the season, looking towards the postseason, but making sure you stay focused on every single game.
Bases are empty, one man out.
That's ball
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Now
George Springer the next to hit.
George.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kevin Biggio, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. Digging in next, Michael Taylor. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
8-0 the final today. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.